Rafe. I am a senior classics major and I'm from Amarillo, Texas. Whoever represents the chapter for homecoming, that chapter nominates them, and so obviously a lot of trust goes into that process and having a member who can represent the entire chapter. And so it was really cool for me that my entire sorority not only had enough faith in me to elect me as president, but also to represent them to the entire campus as well as their homecoming nominee. And so I just thought that that was a really incredible experience that not only did I get to be the president and get to lead these women, but they also had enough trust that they would nominate me for the entire school too. Homecoming week was honestly like the most fun week I've had here at Texas Tech, but also the most crazy week as well too. So first of all, my favorite event that we had all of homecoming week was right at the very beginning. It was so-sing, and so all the orgs get together, they put on these dances, and then they dance in front of the entire campus for so-sing. And so Alpha Chi Omega was partnered with Beta Theta Pi, and so me and David actually got to do our part of the dance together. We spent the entire week leading up to so-sing practicing our dance. We did this really cool all around the world flip thing, and when we were practicing the week before, he dropped me so many times, and so I was so scared that we were gonna get up there and I was gonna be dropped in front of the entire campus. That did not happen. We did it the most perfectly we'd ever done it before, and so we landed that trick, super awesome. And so that was a really cool experience getting to dance with David in so-sing, but also all of the homecoming nominees for royalty had to learn to dance as well too, and so they got to do their own dance. And so the day before so-sing, we spent 4 hours learning this brand new dance. And I am not a dancer, let me tell you, dancing is not my thing. But that was a really awesome experience just because I got so close to all the other nominees. You make friends really fast when you're learning a dance together in 4 hours that you have to perform the next day. So that was a really cool experience. We learned that dance, got closer to those other nominees. And so then after so-sing, the top 10 were announced that night. And so the top 10 were based on a blind resume screening. So they had a panel of 6 or 7 judges who all looked at our resumes and then decided based on their certain criteria who would make top 10. And so they announced that after so-sing that night, which is really exciting. Dave and I both made it, which is really cool. And so then the next step after that was interviews. And so we had interviews on Thursday to determine the top 5 king and queen candidates. And I've gone through medical school interviews, but this interview was honestly even more stressful than that. I really just had no idea what to expect. And so that was a really intense process. I walked into this interview room and there was a panel of 8 judges who were just asking me question after question after question. So that was kind of a stressful environment. So after the interviews, everyone wasn't feeling too great about that. Everyone was kind of worried about what was going to happen next. But we had the Rowdy Raider rally the next day, and that's where they announced the top 5 kings and queens. And so that was homecoming court. David and I both made homecoming court as well too, and so that was a really exciting process. And then the next day was the game, and so they had voting that night, and then they announced the kings and queens at the game during halftime the next day, and so I won. So that's really cool.